long do you want to keep the band together? And did you ever expect to have a run like this on TV?
When we started 29 years ago with Terry Bradshaw, Howie Long, and myself, never ever did we expect we were going to be together. I never was anywhere more than 5 years, And so, it's been an amazing show. Adding Kurt Menefee and Michael Strahan has added something to it. I mean, we're all best friends. We're all on a text message last night. We all go to each other's homes. We laugh and cut up. We start our production meeting on Sunday morning. I start laughing about 6:30. I go in the studio about 4:30, but we all start laughing about 6:30. We don't stop laughing until after OT.
How do you think Tom Brady is going to do as an analyst?
I think Tom Brady is going to be outstanding. He's going to work at it for a year. He's going to prepare himself. I think he'll do an outstanding job.
Coach, the game is growing internationally. We've games now in London, 2 games in Germany, games in Mexico. It's only a matter of time before you see games probably in Madrid and Paris. Your thoughts on the game growing internationally?
Well, it is an unbelievable sport. You look at the economy and different companies, and you look at the media. Everything's kind of going down. You look at the NFL; it gets bigger and better every single year. And so for it to go global, that's only expected.
Do you think your views might be different if you were still coaching and you had to take your team overseas?
I went overseas a few times on preseason games against Detroit, against Houston, et cetera, et cetera. I don't like the trips, but it was good to see the excitement of the fans.
Jimmy, can you talk about a visit to Philadelphia and what it's like to broadcast with Eagles fans inside Lincoln Financial?
Well, broadcasting on Fox NFL Sunday for me was much better than coaching there, because coaching, they hit me in the head with snowballs with batteries in it, and so, they don't hate me as much now on Fox NFL Sunday.
What does it mean when you hear these teams say it's a Philly thing? What to you, Jimmy, is a Philly thing?
Philly thing to me, and I don't live there, and so maybe I'm inaccurate, but it seems like a toughness, kind of a blue collar thing. Saying if it's a Philly thing, there's some toughness about you, and that's exactly the way Philadelphia plays.
Right. Can Dak win a championship with your Cowboys?
I think Dak can win a championship. He's got to be surrounded by the right kind of players, and they've got to play better in the playoffs. Where they have faltered hadn't been in the regular season. They've got a very talented team during the regular season, but they've faltered in the playoffs numerous times.
And what can help your beloved Miami Hurricanes?
Well, I think Mario Cristobal is going to do an outstanding job. He's been a top recruiter. He recruited extremely well this year. He was handcuffed this year with some of the players that were there. I went before the season ever started this year, and he talked about how a lack of speed, and who would ever imagine Miami wouldn't have speed, but especially at the receiver and defensive backfield. And so he's been able to recruit. I think he'll do an outstanding job.
Well, my last question is like this. How do you feel about this significant moment coming with these 2 quarterbacks on Sunday, both being African-American? Do you think this is one of the biggest moments in NFL history and Super Bowl history as well, too?
I think it's a big moment for a lot of people. It's not a big moment for me because I've been around, black players and black quarterbacks for a long, long time, and I never ever looked at it that way. And so it's really insignificant to me, but obviously for somebody else it might be. But hey, black quarterbacks have been in our league for a long time. They've been successful for a long time, and so I'm happy for them.
Perfect. Thank you.